Yeah, I mean, when this is all over and I win the court case and I get the not guilty, I won't be smiling. I'll be walking out the courtroom with my head on a swivel.
So this will be my last video before Andrew Tate will go to jail. And some of you know that I have been making video of him ages ago. And this is way before he actually got popular. Let's see when this video was here. I can't really see the date. It's more like March 18, 2022. He wasn't popular then, but I already knew that he was into this crypto scamming business. And also, I interviewed my buddy Ibrahim El Bustati, who actually knocked him out during a kickboxing fight. And he told me some stuff of him as well, which is a great interview. I recommend you watching that. Everything here is on the link below. And this is also what was expected, because he has been talking about this stuff for ages.
Okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen. Come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. You, your bottom bitch, the new girl, you go out for fucking a nice dinner. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear it from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl.
Remember Ghislaine Maxwell? That was the girl that recruited for Jeffrey Epstein. Almost identical to what he's talking about.
And the BBC had done a great interview by being kind of mean, but they kind of challenged him as well. And you can also see that prosecutors have finally charged him, and actually even got some extra charges, because first there were 6 girls who had proved that he raped them, and there's a 7th one. Who knows how many he did, because he has been trafficking a lot of girls. He actually talks about it in his video. I have a whole playlist even, and you can actually watch videos how Hustler University is doing. And I will add the video if it's valuable or not, because you don't need to watch all his videos, but he is admitting here that he is dealing drugs and
All those rarely sees the me.
But when you are a manipulator,
Interested in damaging the world for money, I could have sold drugs. But fighting wasn't paying the bills, sold drugs, whatever.
he will see how he is saying one thing, but in the past he did others, so there's already some proof. And this is basically the whole BBC interview in a nutshell.
About the harm it causes,
That's not
because
That's not true.
making controversial statements like this online has made you a lot of money.
Okay, so firstly, I genuinely am a force for good in the world. You may not understand that yet, but you will eventually. And I genuinely believe I'm acting under the instruction of God to do good things, and I want to make the world a better place. I genuinely believe my legacy is a good legacy, and I believe that eventually, when the legacy media catches up, they're going to understand I'm a good, positive influence. I'm not interested in damaging the world for money, because if I was interested in damaging the world for money, I could have sold drugs. But fighting wasn't paying the bills, sold drugs, whatever. So I'm selling drugs, or I could make rap music. And
They got my brother in the gang sipping in the house with me. We throw money, you throw shade, kicking down the door like police in a raid.
he did sell drugs. And
And he made a rap video. So yeah, he's also actually saying how he hangs out with scammers and he is doing the shady businesses. I actually made a whole video about it. 5 reasons why Hustler University kind of sucks. Let me see. Here it is. Get stamped on because that's the way you are. Like their idol, the Trump brothers are basically using the same marketing and scams what Trump does. Trump scams hardworking people, contractors. It's basically the same people that Tate hangouts with.
I have friends with $1.5 million Lamborghinis, purely from street girls. I have mafia boss friends, active and retired. I have scam artists. I have fraudsters. These are the people I hang around with. These are the people I know. These are the people I hang around with. If they have something to say, they're going to say it, but it's only going to be
Tristan.
So yeah, you can find all these videos into this Andrew Tate playlist, but you can also find out here. Here's the thing. Whatever you think about it, the Romanian court will have to send proof. And the prosecutors say that they have thousands and thousands of documents. So at least one document has to be true. That means that this guy will go to jail. And as this video says, the crypto scammers will go to jail. That also means that they are in the same community. So yes, you are good friends, but you are also according not to the law. And that's exactly what Andrew Tate also is doing. So I'm not sure who is updating his Twitter, but I guess it's someone who is working for them. But it wouldn't surprise me if he would post something like this. His brother might having the phone for himself where he can tweet, or maybe they are also doing this by someone else, so they can always go to court and say that this isn't them, but it was someone else doing it in their name. I wouldn't call these people stupid, of course, because they are pretty smart. But they are also faking it. Also interviewed this guy who was in the same kickboxing scene like Andrew Tate. So a lot of times they say stuff which is not true. And they also present them different than how they are presenting to you. And I have been making a video about this a year ago as well. And the good thing is, even though the internet might go away, you have Internet Archive, which also goes away, blockchain doesn't go away. That is one of the downsides for criminals who are using blockchain. And it's also a downside for some people who are working in accountancy, because you don't need them anymore. So yeah, if you are doing something with the blockchain, you will be found out. So this actually in the long term makes people do good behaviors, because there is no incentive to be a criminal. But there will always be people with mental health issues. And what can you do about it? Stop cyberbullying, I guess. And if you want to see more, so it doesn't matter if there is a proof or not in the paper, the cryptocurrency blockchain will remember you. So this will be my last video about these guys, because a lot of things have been done. It all started out with this. Actually, it started out pretty good. Before this, I had a few hundred views on a video, and I actually got blown out of proportions because a lot of people asked me about Andrew Tate before he got really famous. But now he fizzles away. He tries to get attention, but if you talk to a lot of people, they don't even know who he is. So that's the legacy what these people will do. There will always be a new scammer. Back in the days, it was Ty Lopez, Alex Becker, and all that stuff. Also videos about Alex Becker over there, so you can watch those as well. And stay vigilant. And I can tell you, you got this.